Do you need that?
What's the difference?
Well, I train weekly for my voice, so whatever extra training I'll need to do, I'm happy to do it, and I'm excited to put the hard work in to make this a memorable experience. But most importantly, I don't really feel that this is about me, and I would like to actually be as insignificant as possible.
You're just a
on
girl
that
sitting
day
in outer space. No big deal.
Well, but I have one ticket of one person to take with me, and I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking, do I auction it off for charity to make a lot of money for, maybe youth shelters or homeless youth in the world, or I've also thought about maybe taking a spiritual leader with me, somebody that really represents peace, that can guide me through the process as I'm training to go and speak out to young people about love and inspiration. I don't really want to go for me. I really want to go because I believe in the potential of young people and the world to do anything, and I want to show them, look, 10 years ago I was singing in a bar, and 10 years later I'm singing from space.
I like that.
Wow.
It's the ultimate high. I mean, literally.
Literally.
Way up there. Well, I'm not busy that day in case you
Okay.
want to invite someone with you.
I'll pencil you on the list.
Okay, thank you.
Pencil.
Okay, so today with Art Pop Out and the excitement, the frenzy going on. Tonight's the big iHeartRadio album release party. I know you'll be meeting listeners and you'll be answering questions, performing live.
Yes, I'm really excited about that.
And then, I mean, are you already in future Gaga mode? Are you still, are you just thinking art pop? Are you already thinking about your next project?
Actually, I'm not. And I don't know why. It's very strange because I'm usually already on to the next album when the album comes out. And I'm really very fascinated with this transformation inside of me, that I'm feeling very happy and very confident in the work that I've created. I really love this album. I mostly love this album because it helped me lose 30 pounds in the gym.
Okay.
That's the first thing.
That'll do it.
And the second is, I put a lot of hard work into it. I, of course, wrote all the songs as I usually do, or I always do. And then I produced on all of the songs. Venus was my first production on my own. That's on the album as well. And this album is about joy. The album is about me coming into my own, and also really deciding for myself as an artist that I don't need to change my image with every single album. This was something I was really fascinated with iconography and how we see the artist. There's this incredible pressure on female artists that we have to reinvent ourselves between each record. And Michael Jackson didn't reinvent himself with each album, or Elton John, or Whitney Houston. These are some of my favorite artists in history. And what I was thinking about was, I don't want to throw my wigs away. I don't want to throw my outfits away. I want to celebrate them because these are the inventions that got me to where I am. And I want my fans to know that you really just need one good idea. And I feel like this pressure that the public puts on you to have several good ideas over and over again until you die, this is actually not reality. One good idea, if you put it into the world and it brings good things to people, this is what will last forever. So this album, even though it's a brand new image of me, and even though it feels completely different than everything I've done before, this hair was the first thing that you saw when I came out into the world, and it's now immortalized in a sculpture by a living legend. This is why art pop is so important to me. I want the world to know that the real intelligence is in the heart and the mind of the artist and not the corporation.
The fact that you bring this up, though, means, maybe to me, don't get me wrong, but that some of that pressure seeped into your spirit at some point, and you did feel at some point, oh God.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
How did you dig yourself out of that ditch?
Well, by making this music, and by spending a lot of time thinking about what I want and what I feel and what is this thing that's really happening. And when you have road bumps in your career, everybody starts to shake and everybody starts to get nervous. Oh, what's going to happen? Is she going to do it again? And the reality is there was never any formula, and I am not a marketing plan, and I never have been. Art pop actually has no marketing plan. This is all me sitting on my couch in Chicago, on the phone all day, setting up meetings and going to meet with different artists and people. This is something that was generated by this young collective group called the House of Gaga, which this will be this has been, for us, our debut into the world on Sunday at the Art Rave. This was the first time that we all were there, that we were all smiling. It was the first time that a face was put on all these young people, and I'm very, very proud of them. And what I'm trying to say, I guess, is I might be talented at music, but I really think my greatest talent is seeing potential in others. And I really wanted to give them all the credit for the really hard work that they've done on this album and on these concepts with me.